here. Energy is all there is. So I would like to start by explaining this statement. Everything that we see, feel, think is energy. We know this from our ancient texts and also from the latest scientific discoveries and inventions that is happening in the field of quantum physics. So today I would be talking about how do we manage our personal energy. So when I talk about energy here in this context, it's more about how do you avoid negative energies? How do you stay positive? So most of us try to avoid negative conversations, negative people, but in the practical life in this world, it's no longer possible to completely avoid negative people or negative conversations or negative situations. So, how do you handle them? And more importantly, how do you keep yourself unaffected due to things that are happening around you which are beyond your control? Okay, so before we start off, I would like to just request you to subscribe or like this video if you find the content interesting and you would like me to do more of such content. Okay, so let's dive in now. So assume a scenario, whether at your workplace or in some social gathering or anywhere. It could be happening in random places inside your house or outside of your house. You are in a situation and you know you say, let's assume you're sitting somewhere at your office, and you know there's a person who comes by and is spewing like poison about, or cribbing about some scenario, or making commentary about someone else, right? Our natural reaction to that would be to kind of meet or match our energy to that, right? We are human beings and we are social beings at it. So our natural reaction to anything is, let me try to match my energy, right? And that's kind of what I would say is a root cause of all social negative programming, because of the way we have evolved as human beings. We have kind of adapted to kind of fit into social scenarios, and probably that was needed thousands of years back when you had to survive as a tribe or survive as a cabin. But it's no longer needed, right? You don't have to match somebody else's negative energy just to feel accepted into that, right? So how do you deal with such scenario? So first thing, right, when you start your day, start by grounding yourself. So what does grounding mean? I think in one of my earlier videos I had referred to grounding. So grounding technically means you are kind of letting your energy or all your negative energy go into the earth, right? So that means you need to have contact with earth. If you have a habit of wearing socks or wearing slippers, please take them off. Sit in a place, close your eyes, and just imagine that all the energy, negative energy from your head to the toe is through your legs flowing down into the earth. Typically, grounding is best done if you're walking on grass without slippers. Imagine all your negative energy, things that you don't want, unwanted things or unwanted energies in your body, you're relinquishing and giving it to the earth. And also absorbing Earth's vibrant energy. Mother Earth has a lot of love for all her children, which is us. Earth's energy kind of invigorates you. Absorb Earth's energy again through your legs. The energy comes to the base of your spine and kind of drags away, if at all, any more negative energy is there in you. We will do a deeper meditation in another video around this, but this is the concept of grounding. So before you start your day, typically it's the best to ground yourself. So then you're not carrying any negative energy. You could also do grounding before any big event. If you're going for a public speaking event, I think you should do grounding. That's a good practice. So it calms you down. It also makes you more stable on this earth. That's what grounding means. It makes you stable. So you're not influenced by people who are ridiculing you. Even if you're not heard it, that energy flows to you because thought is a very powerful form of energy. If someone is thinking bad of you in the audience, that wouldn't reach you as easily if you are not grounded, right? So you ground yourself. That's the first thing. The second thing, all of us, any human being would have something called an aura. A lot of ancient Hindu texts talk about this aura. A lot of modern philosophy also. In fact, there is aura photography which is available now, which lets you see your aura. So aura is not something static. Aura keeps changing according to your moods, feelings, your emotions, and also it changes during the day. So with aura, it depends on the human or the person with whose aura you're trying to analyze. But if you look at your own aura, when you're vibrant, when you're happy, you would have a aura that's extending at least half meter to 1 meter from your body. So it's not just around your chakras or around your spine, but it's also spreading out. And the stronger your aura, the less susceptible you are to these negative energies that are coming from external sources, especially people. So, so what you should imagine in situations where you're going to a social gathering and you there are people coming and trying to talk to you, right? You can't say you're a negative person. I won't talk to you. That's socially, if you can get away with that, fine, you should do that. But if you can't get away, the solution, and it's a very easy thing to implement. You don't need to meditate in a social gathering, but you can imagine your favorite flower, like a rose or probably a lily or a lotus, at a distance of half a meter to 1 meter from your body, like your aura, your aura's circumference. So you can imagine you have a lotus there or a rose there, and mentally, this is all happening in your mind, of course, but doesn't mean it's not real. And so you have this aura, or you have this flower, and the negative energy cannot come through without your permission, or any energy for that matter. So you kind of get to choose what kind of energy comes to you. So hope you got the concept there. It's a very interesting thing. And once you start practicing this, you would not feel drained if you go to parties where you're meeting a lot of negative people, or if you're going to very loud parties where it doesn't seem your type, right? But you're forced to go there anyways, or you're going to office meetings which you typically don't like at all, and you're forced to sit there, and you come out completely drained though you're not done anything, right? The reason is this. The reason is your energies are getting drained trying to resist energies that are coming from the outside, or you're trying to match that energy. Like say you meet someone over lunch or dinner, and both of you are friends from a long time, and the other person starts screaming about their office or boss, and since he or she is your friend, you also start talking about that. And at the end of that conversation, nothing productive has come out, but what has happened is your negative energy has kind of got boosted or amplified, right? So you have constructive interference of the wave pattern, if you talk in terms of physics, and that constructive interference has just increased the amplitude or energy of your negative vibration, which is quite harmful to you. And hence, after that conversation, you kind of are feeling drained of your energy. So in all these scenarios, it's best to have this shield. You can call it a shield, energy shield around you. Imagine a rose, which is in the midair, and beyond any energy that comes beyond that, you have a choice. You choose whether it comes to you or it doesn't. And this can be done even with conversations. So you can kind of just going back to the scenario we just discussed right now, and your close friend whom you have met after a long time is starting the conversation about cribbing about his boss. You can probably stop it then and there, saying that, yeah, I don't know, maybe these are scenarios that are one-off events. So you kind of diffuse that negative energy by making kind of putting a neutral view out there, right? Or you can kind of change the topic. Again, you're kind of diffusing that negative energy, and you're not having any negative energy coming into you. So at the end of the day, you still retain your energy, and you're still vibrant, you're still happy, right? That's kind of what I wanted to explain in today's video. This video is going to be a slightly longer, so pardon me for that, but it's a very important topic that I'm discussing. And why are these energies, why is it important to kind of manage these energies, right? So the reason why it's important to manage your energies is basically the negative energies that come from outside, maybe from a friend, maybe from a social gathering, maybe it could be from your office, could be from a family member, kind of tend to impact your thoughts, right? So your feeling when you go into that conversation might be you're happy, right? So you don't have any negative thoughts. But once you come out of there, you're feeling drained, you're feeling like, the world has ended. There's nothing can be done. Like, say you have a conversation where, you cribbed about your boss and he's all powerful. You can't touch him, you can't complain against him. What's the outcome of that? So once you come back, you're like feeling, yeah, whatever I do, I'm not going to be able to make any impact at work, right? You're kind of reinforcing the negative thought process, and hence your feeling and emotion kind of goes down. And again, to revive it back is a big task. Like, you need to kind of go into deep meditation, kind of remove it. Luckily, we have tools to do that now, but the best is to prevent it altogether, right? So it's very important to kind of manage your aura and your own energy, right? In one of the next videos or the following videos, I'm going to be covering how to kind of remove negative energies from you, the things that are already there. These might actually be sucking out your energy. So if you're feeling drained at the end of the day for no reason at all, one of the reasons could be that, there are, hooks attached to your spine virtually or energetically, which are kind of draining you or sucking your energy out, right? So again, very important topic, is important for setting your mood, setting your feelings, setting your emotions, and in effect controlling your mindset as well. So with that, have a peaceful day.